Enjoy that?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I think the last 10 minutes, I thought the crowd were absolutely amazing. You expect nothing less from a Welford Road crowd, but they really pulled the boys through to get that bonus point score, and that feeling when the crowd erupted at the end when Manu crossed over. I don't think there's any better feeling, and great display by everyone.
Yeah, those last 10 minutes was astonishing, really, wasn't it?
It was, and as I say, boys were pretty much out on their feet, but we knew when we got the third, we knew we had to go for the fourth. Floody took the kick quickly, and we got the restart, we drove it. Good to see Deeks back out there, and guys like that, and off we went, and then down the field. And I don't know how Steve Matthew managed to stay in field. I think he had about 5 people hanging off him. Incredible stuff. And then obviously Manu did a very old-fashioned dive. If you managed to see it, if you were in the old Crumbly stand, you were that side, you'd have loved it. A proper Gareth Edwards drive, but sort of dive in the corner. But as I say, what a great day, considering last week, and obviously all the fans that travelled across, and we couldn't give them too much to shout about. But certainly this week, I think we certainly heard their voices.
Yeah. What's the mood like in the change rooms after that? I mean, 5 points against the Ospreys is no mean feat, is it? Yeah,
no, exactly. You think there'd be a lot of screaming and shouting, but I think the boys are absolutely exhausted actually. So everyone's sitting there quietly. Castro, I think, is 32 today, or 31 or something like that. So he's getting very old. So we're all going to have a little drink with him to celebrate that and enjoy each other's company. That's what it's about, especially after a good result like today. And then obviously back to drawing board on tomorrow, and ready for Gloucester away. It doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. It's back to the Premiership. Is there a different sort of mentality now, going back into the bread and butter of the league?
I think it's a win that we sort of needed. I think we're sort of maybe perhaps don't know if I'm being too harsh, but I think perhaps we've probably drifted a little bit in the first part of the season. We lost to Quins at home, which is uncharacteristic of us. We sort of drew at Saracens and we probably could have won. And I think this is a game. You need games like this which sort of really springboard your season. Obviously the autumn's coming up and a few guys will go missing, and it's about getting that energy now from this result and pushing forward now for the rest of the season, which I'm sure we'll do.
Yeah, talk us through your try today.
Oh, I just remember Tommy Waldron kicked it, and for the first time in about 20 attempts he actually kicked a good ball, and he put some backspin in it and somehow nutmeg the guy, and Smithy picked up. And to be fair, Stevie Matthew did all the hard work. He tipped it back inside. I was absolutely knackered by the end. I think third game run out, and Welford Road pitch is pretty heavy, and I was just pleased to get in the corner. I saw my brother inside, but I thought, no, I'm having this. We have a little family tradition where we count the tries, and my cousin Jake's actually top at the moment, but I've pulled it level now 2-2, so I'm delighted with that. I forgot to get it in the celebration, but there you go, I can tell him now if he watches this.
And you almost had another one, didn't you, with the off the back of the line out? I mean, response.
Yeah. I think I stepped myself to a standstill, really. I managed to go through. So yeah, no, I was just happy to get my running game back. I just saw Manu. Manu loves to call for a ball even when it's ridiculously not on, but you sort of trust his shout, and he was screaming for it, and I actually lobbed it. But when I was throwing it, after I chucked it, I realised he was about 40 metres away, and I thought, why on earth have I done that? So that will certainly be brought up on the video, the fact that I've chucked it away 5 minutes from the line. But as I say, it's just an enjoyable game, and I thought Stevie Matthew, Coley and guys like that were fantastic today, and we've got to thank the crowd because they really did pull the boys through.